Hey everyone, I'm up. I'm in the midst of carving all the plaster to get into the right shape. I've actually been at it for about half an hour, so I'll show you what little I've done. So I decided to actually start work on the tunnel itself. Managed to get to this shape. Remember, I actually had a nice square box, so I've actually done quite a bit in the half an hour to get to this form. Still a bit more to do on it, but soon it'll be enough to hold a train. Okay, all the carving's done. Got quite a bit of detail on the tunnel. The shirt has been reshaped. We've got a wrench in the hand of the gnome, and I've repaired his ear. He now has a proper left ear. So there we go. Just clean him up, and of course clean up everything that went into the carving. Okay, so my dad just finished putting on all the primer. He told me it's going to take a bit of time for it to cure before I can actually paint. But he's happy. I'm happy. I've even got a little train to set right there. But that'll come after I finish all the painting. But with this primer on, you can't tell really which parts were the plaster bits and which were the concrete bits. So good. Okay, so For the last several hours, I was working on this dress, replacing the skirt portion with basically one twin sheet, luckily of the same color as the top, in order to make it fuller than what originally was here. What originally was here was I had a skirt made of this fabric, but it was straight down, and it was starting to get a little tight and not look right on me. So I detached the top and bought some more material, which basically was a bed sheet, but that's okay. So was the top. It originally was a bed sheet, so it works out fine. I cut the bed sheet in half lengthwise since it was a twin, and then sewed the ends together, and then worked on attaching the top to the skirt base. Took quite a bit of planning, but wow, more like pinning and readjusting just to get it sitting inside. But now that it's fuller, it'll actually sit on me properly. So I found I can work with the size 16 top, but my hips need much larger. So a fuller skirt actually looks really good on me. And since this is actually an Empire style shirt, or top portion, then it'll sit right at my bust line, or right under my bust, I should say, and flow out over my hips. So everything will be directing up towards the top, which is good for my figure. And I don't know, original dress had stuff attached to the bottom, but I think I'm going to leave the excess fabric, decor fabric, off of it. And just keep this as is. So with that dress and the statue prepped, Dad actually had looked at the primer, and he says it should be dry by tomorrow, so I can actually start the colorization of the gnome statue tomorrow. Now, since that was the case, I had to look through my paints and such. I thought I had a clear top coat that could go over top of it as a protectant. Turns out I don't. I may have already used it up. So I'll have to go to the hardware store tomorrow in order to get some clear sealant. I can at least get the color painted tomorrow. Oh, it is getting late again. I seem to have a habit of these late nights. Oh well. They're worth it. So, until next time. See ya! Alright. It's a good outfit for me. I was also working on this skirt, namely getting the side panels finished by inserting this little black piece here and sort of making a pocket because of it. And I tend to have these two together. So, as part of one of my costumes, my original design for Lady Death, which is a Grim Reaper style costume. And of course, Grim Reaper can't be all together without the black cloak.